I'm live. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys can hear me fine. Is the music too loud? Let me know. I tested the music like always and it seemed to be a bit loud, so I tried to like rearrange it a little bit, but yeah, I should be live now. Let me know if you guys can hear me fine. I hope everything's working okay. I'm gonna actually take the music off because it's a little bit distracting to talk. I can't talk and listen to music and draw at the same time. It's just way too much overload. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. Hello. Good. Thank you. I hope you guys can hear everything fine. I'm just casually drawing this. I was drawing this a little bit before the live stream started just to get something on a page when we get started. So I already have a sketch here for you guys and I'm actually going to be putting a lot of detail into it. I hope it's going to turn out fun. I don't know, it's full body, almost full body, which is like, you know, challenging for me. So I want to do in this round of the live stream, we're going to be going for a long time today, I think, and I want to try to get as much body positions as possible and also men. So bodies and men. So that's like the goal for today's live stream. Yeah, what up, dog? What up? 50K! Yeah! By the way, because we did reach 50K, I will be doing a giveaway announcing next weekend during Easter weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing it, I believe, on either on Thursday, like before Easter holiday, or on the Sunday, Easter Sunday. So I haven't decided which day I'll be posting the giveaway, but I'll be doing that as well. Can you draw with ball pen? Yeah! Yeah, I can. I can actually do a couple sketches in here, like in today's live stream with ball pen. I have so many colors that I would love to use, and I'm actually going to be planning a video with just ball pen sketching, ballpoint pen sketching. Yeah. Thank you, Stephanie. So let's get started. I'm just gonna like settle in here. I have my like all of the materials that I'm using, of course, are always in the video description, except for this brush. This is just a standard watercolor brush you can find. I use it just to take away like the eraser shavings here, or whatever you call them. I'm using my mechanical pencil. Again, the brand is in the video description if you guys are curious, and I've got my my eraser. I actually figured out that I can use a little bit of watercolor, a little bit in this sketchbook, so I'm probably going to use a little bit of watercolor as well and gouache in the upcoming sketches I'll be doing. I can't put too much because it does come through to the other side, but yeah. Have you ever used a gel pen for sketching? I have not, but I actually have like a case like with almost 100 of them. Like I have so many gel pens. I could probably do a separate sketch. Like I could probably definitely sketch in gel pen. Let me see if I could find them actually. I think I have them like right next to me. We can do actually a couple sketches with ballpoint pen and with gel pen. But for now I just want to get this one here done. As always, like with my sketchbooks, I really do like to have a detailed page, and then the other page, which is always like this side, which I really hate drawing on because of the fact that I'm right-handed. This one is just going to be like really quick sketches. So we're going to have detailed and then quick sketches, and then we'll just keep going from there. Thank you, Marla. Is BB Live Art happening today? Oh no, my necklace came off. BB Live Art, I'm actually just gonna take this off. You know, I'm having issues with Instagram with the web app for some reason. Whenever I like load to the homepage, it's giving me an error, and I noticed that just in general with Instagram for the past 2 weeks or so, where I literally, like my phone's broken, so I can't actually access Instagram. I have to use the web, like the web page on my computer. And for some reason I can access my profile fine, but as soon as I go to the home of Instagram or search for any tags, it completely breaks. It's like not working. And I need to do this for BB Live Art. Like I could only do it with my, whatchamacallit, like a web page, like pop up the web page on the live stream and search the BB Live Art hashtag, and Yeah, it should work, but it's not working at all. I can probably show you guys, like it's not working. So we can try, but I don't know. I think we're not gonna do BB live art in this live stream. I was trying it last night again, and it's just not working. There's something wrong with Instagram. Arrgh! And again, I don't have a cell phone. My cell phone completely shattered. Like, I had such a bad week, and I killed my cell phone in the process. It was accidental. Thank you, Stephanie. Hi, Paws of Destiny Gaming. Thank you, Sophia. Can you make more videos about sketching? Asked Joelle. Yes. Oh, yeah. I really love the sketching videos. I don't know why I did not do them in beforehand. Like, I don't know. You guys seem to really like them too, so for sure gonna be doing a lot more sketching videos. I just gotta figure out like what other topics to do in terms of sketching videos, but there's a lot. Oh, Red Fox! Hi, Potato! Yeah, Red Fox, I remember you from my earlier live streams. It was so long ago, but I do remember you. When we had like not so many people in the live stream. It was quite fun. So I'm just gonna be doing, kind of sketching the outline of her hair here. She has really long hair. Really long, beautiful, wavy hair. It's not really wavy, it's just like, kind of everywhere. Okay, we got some questions. We use the same pencil. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I love this pencil. It's like my go-to. It's like my favorite thing in the world. What's my favorite medium? My favorite medium is actually, oh gosh, I think watercolor. But I'm really loving gouache, really, like lately. So I think it's a mix of watercolor gouache. Like I really love both. They're so much fun to play around with. And hi, Menagia! You're still in the train. You're always on the train. Always on the train. Okay, so we're just gonna... I just want to do her hair details a little bit before we proceed with any like details. I have to clean this up a lot, but we can just sketch the hair. Hi, Grace. Can you do a Copic drawing? Yeah, I could. I have all of my Copics here. Probably not the best way to store them, but I do have like a pile of Copics. I cannot use my markers on this paper, like the sketchbook paper, because it's too thin. And yeah, I don't know. I actually haven't really done a Copic marker drawing in a very long time. I sort of miss it. It was never really my thing, to be honest with you, in terms of marker drawings or marker work. I think it's really fun, and I think it's quite nice to use, especially if you're drawing up a concept, for example. You can just quickly draw or color it in with marker, but I don't think I would ever sell any sort of like marker work to the general public in terms of like the work that I want to sell, which is why I stick mostly to watercolor and gouache. But I do enjoy doing the Copic drawings. It's like a whole different way of drawing things, and it's quite fun. So that's why I've sort of been neglecting the whole Copic or marker work for the past few months. Okay, so she's actually wearing a corset, like a corset. It's not fully up, so she has kind of like material here. So we're just gonna do like, let's sketch this out. And she has like ribbons, pretty ribbons around her neck. Let's clear this up here. I hope you guys can see this. Wait, is this too far away? I don't know. Let me just move this a little bit. I could probably zoom in a little bit. Okay. So like that, her elbows are a little bit pointy. I'm practicing drawing, guys, says Lauren. Oh yeah, that's good. It's always good. Don't forget the other X, because I feel like a lot of us tend to just like draw girls because it's so pretty and you can put flowers and like really beautiful arrangements with the girl characters. And then with guy characters, it's you tend to like kind of forget to practice as well. But I'm trying to change that. Okay, so let's just do the face a little bit more here. Thank you, Givuleden. Oh my gosh. Wait, is it G? Yeah. GVLDN. Thank you. How old am I? I'm 26. You know, it's weird. The last time I was asked that, actually, I think you guys asked me that in the last live stream, but I feel like I kept saying like I just turned 26. I literally just turned. Oh, Red Fox! Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yo, get that star. Oh my god, thank you. Red Fox 13 says, "Hey Bunny, congrats on 51K subs." Thank you so much. Thank you for the little donation. That makes me so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm like I'm like feeling flustered. Oh my gosh. Anytime that happens, I'm just like, ah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's a heart for you, for Red Fox. Whoop. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drop all my supplies. So yeah, I feel like every time I say, I just turned 26. Oh my gosh, no, I can't say that anymore because October is already like half a year away. It's like the year's going by so fast, guys. I see someone asking what's my nationality. I am Canadian. I am from, like I'm actually French Canadian, but I just say I'm Canadian. Just like, I'm just Canadian, guys. Just Canadian. I'm from Toronto. Toronto. But I don't live there anymore, guys. I don't live there anymore. I live in Germany. Thank you, Tiff the bored potato. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so we're just gonna clean up a bit of her head here. She does have a flower crown because go figure. So I have to actually draw the crown a little bit. Actually, I'll do the crown last, I think. I think we're just gonna clean up the hair a bit. And then... Ah, Red Fox, what are you doing? Draw. I am drawing. No. Don't pressure me, don't pressure me. Thank you. Wait, you guys, I'm like breaking my lead. Okay, one second. Y'alls are making me flustered. I love Inktober. Are you gonna do Inktober? Yes, I did it last year and I kind of failed. I made it to like, oh, what day did I make it to? I think I made it to like day 20 or something. And I was like, yo, I don't know. I got so, things just like, of course, it's always the excuse, like things get in the way and then you kind of get bored. But actually, to be honest with you, I got bored with it completely. I really want to finish it this upcoming year. For real, because yeah, I think it's important to finish challenges when you start them. This is why I want to finish this Sketchbook Slam challenge. But yeah, I think I will probably be doing it. Okay, so let's just clean up these lines here a little bit. I'm so awkward at drawing arms. Sparkles DIY says, a mistake isn't something you do wrong, it's just something you can improve on. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly the truth. Shouldn't see mistakes as anything wrong. It's literally something you just need to improve on. And it's actually a good thing to make mistakes. You kind of have to in order to improve. Otherwise, you'll just like keep going on and keep doing the same thing over and over again. And people will be like, oh my gosh, like that person doesn't really know how to draw. if you don't take your mistakes and improve upon them. So that's like, it's quite important to realize that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed about it. Completely fine. John says, been making myself draw something every day. That's awesome! Keep doing it. It's so much fun. Like, you're gonna see so quickly that things improve very, very, very fast. And if you keep doing it every day. Okay, so she has like these crisscross patterns of ribbons across her chest area. So we're just gonna draw this a little bit. Like that. And goes all the way up to her neck. Ah! Yeah! Red Fox! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. So many stars. Why do you keep donating? Thank you. You're making me all flustered. Oh, what is going on?
Love watching your marker reviews. Two hearts. Gosh. 2 hearts.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, this like makes me all like nervous and shy now. How am I supposed to focus? I can't focus. Okay. Tammy Sue Davis, thank you! Love watching your marker reviews. I didn't see your, There we go, I see your message now. Yeah, thank you, Tammy Sue Davis, thank you. Hearts to you, hearts to you, hearts back. Thank you so much for the support. It really does mean everything. I am like so grateful for all of you guys and all of your comments. You guys are literally like the reason why I keep doing this. That's not to say that I don't love what I do. It's more so of the fact that I do work. Like the fact that like you guys are making it possible for me to go part-time, for example, where I don't have to do a desk job not 24 hours a day.
One to many stars.
You know, 7 days a week, or 5 days a week, and I'm able to go part-time and pursue and keep working as hard as I can to make more videos, more tutorials. I think it's I'm super grateful for all of your support. Red Fox? What? Oh my gosh, I need to send you like a free painting or something. Thank you. Okay, so these stripes are probably not the best because I'm kind of flustered at the moment. I'm just like, what? What is going on? I can't even focus. Okay, so let's just draw the part here. We're just gonna draw. I'm kind of flesh out the corset a little bit more. Thank you, Grace. Any tips on drawing bodies? I would suggest to get familiarized or get familiar with the sort of like the basics of bodybuilding. So not like muscle building, but like bodybuilding. That was a cheesy joke, but like bodybuilding in terms of like getting down to the basics. Check out Pinterest, for example. You guys can find my Pinterest link down below in the video description, where I basically link all of my, like, I have a board for bodies, and in there's like the basics, the really like the basics of building a body, where it's going to show you, like, for example, if you draw a head, you know, the body, like, where does the torso come, like, how far, how low, oh my gosh, I can't speak anymore, guys. Like, where do you have to draw the torso, the chest, you know, the pelvic bone area. Like, it all depends on the size of the head, and that's like the way that I draw bodies. So check out my Pinterest. There's a board with bodies, and you're gonna see exactly what I mean. It's quite important, and it actually has helped me a lot to get the proportions right, and it's all based on the head, like the size of the head. So I definitely recommend checking that out. And yeah, once you start to get the grip of it, like the basics of building a body, you can basically just start to flesh it out with shapes, like geometric shapes. It's quite important. And keep your wrist very loose. I think it's also quite important to keep your wrist loose, because it does help to make it more natural. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and it's something you just need to practice, to be honest with you.
Love your stream, so this is so I can show it.
Ah!
Smiley face.
Oh my god! Yo, red, red, red. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Thank you. I'm like, oh my gosh. You're making me all flustered. I can't draw properly anymore. Thank you, Sparkles. Tammy Sue Davis says, I've just gotten back into sketching in my 50s. After giving it up in my 20s for mommyhood. Oh, watch all your vids. Oh, thank you. Oh, giving it up for mommyhood. I mean, that's a good excuse for sure. I'm happy to know that you're back into it though. It's really fun to do. And it's definitely a good, I don't know, it's quite nice. It's a nice, it's also therapeutical also, like just sketching for yourself and just being so free in sketching and creating things with your hands. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I feel like I'm like all over the place. Thank you, I Wonder Studios. Okay, so let's just start to outline a little bit. So I can start adding a little bit more shadows. I should take a smaller pen, but it's okay. Hi, Angel! Thank you, Ida. Cheers! Oh, cheers! Oh my gosh, Red Fox, what? Yo, you're like paying for my, I don't even know, my monthly like art supplies. Like what?
Cheers.
Bye, Tip the board potato. Okay, so let's proceed with the outline. This is gonna take a bit longer, I think. Here. Menagia says, when I get home, I have to edit a video, so it's nice to be able to watch a stream and relax before. Yeah. I actually have to edit a video for tomorrow too, and I haven't started. I haven't, I don't even know what to film for tomorrow. Like, I've been slacking the whole week. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I have to blame my Kindle for that, honestly. I got a new Kindle, and I haven't read a good book in so long because I've been so focused on this art stuff. And the whole week I've just been reading, I think I read about 4 books. Like, I'm on my 5th one right now. And it's just like, it feels so good to just get lost in the world for a few days, you know? But now I have to get back to work. Yeah, I can't keep slacking off. You are coloring it or shading it? I am shading it. I'm not going to be coloring it because the color is, like it's too, I might color a little bit, like add a little bit of color, like a bit of pink around her cheeks, for example. But unfortunately, like my paper is too thin to actually color with ink or watercolor. So we're just going to do this, kind of this style for now here. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. What can you do if you don't have a thin marker to outline? You can either use a sharp pencil crayon, for example. I sometimes actually use the color indigo. The color indigo is a really dark blue, and I use this instead of black because black can be quite harsh if you're like wanting to outline a face, for example. I will use the color indigo, and this works really well. If you sharpen the pencil crayon to like a super sharp point, you can use this as an outline, like a fine liner almost. It depends on the look that you're going for though. But yeah, pencil crayon is also okay. Katrina! Oh my gosh, guys, what is up with today's live stream? Thank you, Katrina, because you're awesome and so appreciative. Thank you so much for your support. Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna make me cry. I'm just like, thank you, Katrina.
Because you're awesome and so
thank you, Sky Princess. Tips on drawing flowers. Oh, okay. Drawing flowers is a lot of fun, but it is quite difficult. The way that I could actually probably show you. Let me start to draw like the crown here. So the flowers, I like to break them down again into shapes. So the easiest way to describe it is actually, let's say you have a flower like here, right? So you're gonna draw like maybe a rose, for example. I actually have a rose right here. So let's say you've got your rose. Well, this is showing up really. You can see kind of the general shape of a rose. So here you've got one straight line, you've got one straight line here, you've got one straight line here, and you've got one straight line here. So in this case, I would start off by literally just drawing these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like in the shape of the rose. And from then on, you can start really kind of sketching in red.
Ever thought of going to Scotland?
Red! Yo, I'm trying to like explain. Hold up. Ever thought of going to Scotland? First of all, thank you. And Scotland, yes, of course. I'm actually going on, I'm not going to Scotland, but in about a month I'll be in Ireland to do like a cross trip, like road trip across Ireland. And we really want to do Scotland as well. Like Scotland, UK, and Ireland. So it's like, that's what we want to do. Of course I want to go to Scotland. But yeah, so back to the rose, thank you. Back to the rose, you basically just like cut it up into pieces like this. So like you start off like that. You can literally do any shape of a flower. You just have to like assess your reference and just start off like that. And then from then on, you can literally just kind of sketch out. I like to start with the center point actually. So I know the center point's a little bit like kind of off center, and I just really kind of like roughly outline some of the petals like that. It's like really rough, and then from then on you go ahead and you flesh out all of the petals. So that's just how I would draw the flowers. But yeah. Scotland is in the UK. Oh, I don't know, like, yeah, okay, like Great Britain. I want to go to England, Ireland, Scotland. I don't know. Scotland's in the UK, is it? I don't know. I'm just like, yeah. No idea. Oh my gosh. You guys are... Yeah. Red Fox is making me flustered and I can't even like think. I can't think anymore. Oh. Thank you.
Now explain this rose.
You're gonna like, I don't even know, like, your money, don't stop. Like, stop giving me anything. Just, I feel bad. Okay, so we're almost done. Let's just outline this. We can outline here. Thank you, Panda Gaming. Can you do video all about shading? Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm not sure, like, I'd have to check it out how to do it, because I know there's lots of shading techniques I have to kind of get familiar with. I don't really have a technique apart from like the crosshatch technique, and I know there are different ways to do it, and there's different like mediums you can use, and like the blending technique also for shading. Yeah, I think it would be kind of interesting to do a video on. Bunny, do you like puppies? Yeah, I do love puppies. We have a new puppy in the office, and he is a miniature Australian Shepherd. And he's adorable. Red Fox. What? What is going on? Oh my gosh, thank you. Take my money. No. No. That's my dishwasher. Oh my gosh. Hi Jessie! Do you love art? Yes. What's your favorite eraser? I don't actually have a good answer to that because I don't, like, I've been using this one here. I think the kneaded erasers are quite nice, and these are like the ones that don't produce, like when you erase, it doesn't produce like these little like eraser things. Who's donating more?
You shouldn't feel bad, just
Red Fox.
Take my money.
Thank you. But you can like Google the kneaded erasers. There's all kinds of really fun like colors you can get. I have blue, green, and gray, which I don't even know why I'm not using it. They're probably somewhere. I have got so many supplies. And these erasers are wonderful. They're really nice. They're kind of like silly putty almost, and you could just like tear them apart and like use smaller pieces. They don't dry out. It's really nice. It's really nice. These ones I would definitely recommend to use. They're quite nice, and they erase graphite really well. Okay, so we're just gonna do her flower crown here. I just want to quickly draw this. So... Your dishwasher makes a funny sound. I know. It's like a video game. I just recently got it too, so every time I hear it, I'm just like, what's going on? What is this? It's like a little game in the background. My flowers are like boxes. That's okay though. Okay. I don't mind. As long as it gives the illusion of a flower, I'm good. Okay, so... I'm your biggest fan! Thank you, Regina! Have you done a video on anatomy? I would love to learn, asked Marina. I have not done a video on anatomy yet. The reason why is because I'm still learning how to do it myself, and when I'm really confident, I'm gonna do one. You can bet, like, anything in this world, I will do so many tutorials on anatomy. I'm just waiting to get better at it. So that's like, that's all coming up this year for sure. I just need to improve. Okay, so, okay, let's just do a little bit of her eyebrow. Okay. Hi Esma! Thank you, Sky Princess. What time is it for me? It is 4 o'clock in the evening, like 4:30, more or less, 4:30 in the evening. Okay, I just want to like do this here. I feel like I need to zoom in a little bit, no? Just gonna fix this here. Okay, I hope this is a little bit better. I feel like it's out of focus though. Out of focus. Suggestion, you should draw a wolf or a fox. Oh no! Wait, one sec. I'm trying to get the... Hold up. The blur is completely messed up. I can get the focus right. Okay, that should be fine. I should draw a fox or a wolf, yes. So I haven't been drawing any animals in a very long time, and I'm kind of like out of practice. So what I would like to do is like, I want to bring back during the month of April, bring back some of the like animal live streams that I used to do. And I know that the foxes or the wolves were quite a popular topic, and I think I would like to do one in like my new style. So I'm gonna for sure get back to doing some of the animals. So what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna open up like polls on my YouTube channel. Like there's like the community tab where I'll do a poll and ask you guys like which animal you want me to paint or draw. You could let me know, like basically vote upon it. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be something that's coming up for sure. Like a kind of like what I used to do all the time. Okay, so let's shade this in a little bit more. We're gonna bring in all of these. Where's my pink? Where's my pink? Do you love Egypt? You know, I'll tell you a secret. Well, it's not really a secret. It's just more of like something that I used to do a lot as a child. I was obsessed with ancient Egyptian history, and I was completely obsessed with the whole like, yeah, of course, like the pyramids, the mummies, all of the like the royal, ancient Egyptian royalty. I was so obsessed with ancient Egypt, like completely. I used to watch this show, I don't know if you guys know, it was called Mummies Alive, and it was a show that was in, I guess, the late 90s? Could it be the late 90s? It was called Mummies Alive, and it was about like Egyptian like pharaohs and stuff like that, and like they were mummies and they were like fighting crime, and I was so obsessed with that cartoon. They also came out with the movie, which I loved so much, and yeah, I was so in love, and all I wanted to ever do was to travel to Egypt. I just of course never got the chance to do it because it wasn't really that safe in the past couple of years, I would say, to go there. But yeah, I think one day I would love to. My lack of pupils is an artistic choice? No, sometimes I just don't do it for some reason, but I'm actually going to be putting in the pupils. I always leave it as the last minute. I don't know why, it's like the last thing that I draw. So we're going to be putting them in actually. Bye, Red Fox. Thank you so much for everything. I wish you a wonderful day. Wonderful day in Scotland. I guess you live in Scotland. And thanks for watching. And yeah, hopefully we'll see each other in the next live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I feel like the live, can you guys let me know if the live stream is like not focused for some reason? I'm having difficulties focusing the drawing. Thank you, Sparkles! Ooh. What markers do I recommend for beginners? I would recommend... there's the Winsor & Newton brush markers, which are really, really great to getting into markers. I really love them. The price is really good. And yeah, they're wonderful. Also the touch markers, of course. Touch markers are always a good alternative as well to Copic markers. They're a little bit cheaper than the Copics, and they do work really great. And they're refillable. The Winsor & Newton brush markers are not refillable, but I love them so much as well. They're really good. In terms of other markers, I don't know. There's been actually a really big trend in markers lately in terms of like being able to buy brush markers in either dollar stores or like these really cheap kind of, I don't even know, like Woolworth, for example. I've been seeing a lot of them. You can also find them really cheap on Amazon and online. For some reason, the whole brush marker or watercolor brush pens are also in as well. So you can get a lot of good things you can find online for cheap, especially if you're starting out. Okay, so I've been drawing this a very long time here. I'm just gonna shade a little bit. Just gonna shade a little bit. What gel pen do I like? I really like this is the one that I use all the time. One sec. I really like this one here. This is the Uniball Signo Broad. I think they're about €2, I think, in my the art store, and yeah, they're quite good. Just for me, they're a little bit too thick, and I also own I've also used the what are they? The Sakura, the jelly rolls from Sakura. These ones are a little bit thinner, but they don't work as well on mixed media things. So if I were to use a watercolor, use this on a watercolor portrait, this one would work much better than the Sakura one. But this one is also equally good. It's just this one is just more reliable, especially for mixed media things. Okay, so actually probably color in her straps here. What do you draw enjoying the most? I really love drawing faces, just character faces. I love trying to get unique styles, unique facial features, drawing different races, drawing different hair textures. I think it's really, really fun, and I just trying to create a unique face. I think that's my most favorite thing that I've been doing lately, that I just love to do so much. I saw someone ask me if I had a Michaels store in Germany. No, there's no Michaels here. Not at all. We have different ones. Every time I visit my parents in Toronto, I always go to Michaels as well. It's you can get all kinds of cheap stuff there as well. Oh, sometimes I miss it. Michaels or Castell, for example. Castell is also a really good one. Do you use Copics a lot? I don't use Copics a lot. I used to, but I got pretty serious with the watercolor stuff, so I really wanted to get better at the watercolor stuff first before I progressed, or before I tried to use a different type of medium. I just want to really get good at the watercolor. So that's why I kind of stopped using Copic markers, but I have used them in the past, and I do have a lot of them. And I kind of miss it. I really want to do videos again with Copic or other markers, because a lot of you guys do like to see those, so I think it's quite fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I actually wanted to sort of expand on this portrait here. I wanted to draw a little bit of flowers around her. I just gotta find my reference photo because I can't draw flowers without reference photos. They're so hard. Okay, so let's use these ones here. Bye, Stephanie! What sketchbook is this? This is just a... Let's see. It is from Kunst und Papier, or whatever, Papier. Art paper. It's from a company in Germany. I don't think it's a well-known sketchbook or a well-known brand. It literally kind of does not have a brand. So it's just it's just something kind of random. It's like a no name or something, you know? But yeah, the paper is very thin. This is what I kind of don't like about it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna draw very rough, very fast flowers. I don't want to spend too much time with this because I actually want to progress. I want to do a different sketch now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, I'm gonna be drawing some peonies, I think that's what they're called, peonies. Very, very rough ones, very fast. Gotta do them fast. I'm really not good at these. I want to get better, and by getting better, it's very easy to do so by just sketching them very quickly. Don't dwell too much on the details. Just try to get the general shape out there. It's a bit harder than... Yo, flowers are so hard. How many drawings do you have? I have, yeah, I probably have like thousands by now. I've been drawing for a very long time, so I probably have a lot. But in the sketchbook here, I'm not even halfway through the sketchbook and the month is almost over, so I'm kind of in danger, I'm kind of in trouble. That's why I want to do a lot, but again, I'm kind of doing full pieces at the same time, so it's sort of my fault. Oh god, this flower is looking rough. It's okay. It's okay, guys. This does not look like a flower. Oh no! Thank you, draw animation. Sully Show asks, when you feel like you don't want to draw, how do you get motivation? Oh gosh, yeah, when I don't feel like drawing anything, I always tend to do this thing where I will let myself, I kind of set a rule where I will try to draw something for at least 2 minutes, and within that 2 minutes, either it's gonna, like my body's gonna tell me, okay, you should just stop, like don't even continue, just stop doing what you're doing, or it's gonna be like, oh okay, it's not so bad, like it kind of gets me in the mood to draw. In terms of finding inspiration on what to draw, that's a little bit more, I think, harder. What really helps is to kind of surround yourself with these boards. You create these boards on Pinterest or on DeviantArt, for example. Even on Instagram, you can save images and you can save them for later and look back upon these images later down the road, and then you're going to be like, oh, like I really love that image. Like it's kind of just like inspirational boards that you can keep for yourself. And this really helps me a lot. I get a lot of inspiration from that, and yeah, I think this is it's a good thing to do. So oftentimes late at night, if I'm just like watching TV and I'm about to go to bed, I will just browse Pinterest and I will just pin everything that I'm inspired by, because sometimes further down the line, it's not that I'll use it right away, but it's more so of like a thing that's will pop up later down the line where I'll look through my boards and I'd be like, oh, I really love this. Oh, I'm so inspired, you know? Yeah, these flowers are rough. See, this is the fun thing about sketchbooks though, it's just like whatever. Like you don't have to make them look perfect. You don't have to worry about how they look like. Just that it kind of looks like a flower, then you're good, but I don't really care at the moment. Sort of just the concept, you know? Okay, so I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to draw on this side. Are you self-taught? Us, Yasmina. Yes, I am. I am self-taught. I've been, yeah, I've been, like, I haven't been drawing people's, like, the first time I actually started to draw people was about a year ago. And I've been practicing ever since, every single day. And yeah, just learning everything myself, more or less. Okay, so these guys here are going to be very fast drawings. We're just going to do them very quickly. Just going to do faces. Faces. Drawing faces is a super great way, like for myself anyways, to just loosen up. Just like go for it. Like don't even care. Just go for it. Try to get different expressions. Try to get different characteristics of the person's face. I think it's really fun to do. It's a really fun exercise for me. So we're gonna be drawing a female, of course. Nicholas asks, why did you move to Germany? I moved to Germany because of a boy. Because of a boy. A German boy. Yeah. Yeah, you can say I moved to Germany for love. It sounds really cheesy, but it's true. Okay, so let's drop it. Blue Yes asks, what medium do you struggle with the most? I struggle a lot with oil. I would love to get into oil. And I say this every single time. I think that honestly, as soon as I get this drawing, like drawing my own characters, like I know what I'm doing, I have a style. I think once this is done, I'm gonna really start, like for 2019, I'm gonna push into oil so hard. Would love to do oil, would love to. Really think it's a beautiful medium. It's really good, gorgeous. Like the whole traditional aspect of oil is beautiful. For a boy, so romantic. Yeah. Thank you, Wallow12. Thank you. Not to be rude, but did it work out? Draw animation with the boy. Yes, we're married now. I have a ring. We're going to go on our fifth anniversary trip, like fifth anniversary in May. So we're gonna be married for 5 years in May, and we're going on a road trip to Ireland, across Ireland, from Cork to Belfast. So excited. So yeah, it did work out. Thank you, roomies. Lazy introvert who likes pizza says, lucky I have no love life. Oh, that's sad. But I love your name. I just had to point out I love your name because I'm also a lazy introvert who likes pizza. So I can definitely relate with your name. That's so great. Thank you, Jazz and Maddie. Supaneva says, or asks, how well do you speak German by now? I can speak it. My grammar is completely not the best. It's quite horrible, actually. And I'm not even saying that just to be modest. It's like legit. Like I cannot speak. Like the grammar is horrendous. I can understand a lot, pretty much most of it, but don't get into politics with me because I won't understand these words, for example. I think it's just like the generic easy talk, you know, it's quite easy for me to understand. To speak, to get around, it's totally fine. I can do my own things. But my German level is probably at a B2 slash, yeah, I think it's stuck at a B2, to be honest with you. And the reason why is because, like, we never have to speak English, or German, I should say. In Berlin, everyone speaks English here, more or less, and it's sort of like my work, where I work at, the agency that I work at, everyone is international, so we have to speak English, and with my husband, we have a relationship in English, so it's just like, it's sort of tough, actually, to find moments to speak German, surprisingly. Speak. No pressure though. I don't know what you guys want me to say. I don't know. Gosh, you're gonna make me do all kinds of like errors and stuff. I think that lately though I've been getting quite like much better in terms of forcing or being more free. The thing is, I'm also quite shy. That's the thing. So it's just like, it's hard to break out of the whole shyness, you know, and just kind of allow myself to speak. Is also kind of a obstacle for myself, for me. Okay, so this girl's proportions are totally out of whack. It's fine. Sketchy Tiger, we can see your messages. I can see them at least. Yes, girl, you gotta work it. Yeah. What's my favorite song to listen to while I sketch draw? I really love listening to. I don't have a favorite song. I have like a playlist that I listen to. The playlist is literally called Art, and in this playlist I've got all kinds of different things. You can find anything from like Muse to, oh gosh. Wait, I actually have to like search it because I don't know. From like Muse to even Kanye West for some reason. I really love. Don't ask me why. Things like Lana Del Rey, Birdie, Sia, I really love. Zella Day, Barnes Courtney, the Black Keys. Like this type of music is what I really love. So I have a whole playlist, and this playlist is what I listen to all the time when I do any sort of art things, either if I'm writing or if I'm drawing or painting. Okay, so quick. This is a quick sketch. Don't worry about details. We're just sketching. Sketch. And we are going to do the hair here. What about RuPaul's songs? No, I don't listen to them. I quite enjoy them, but I don't listen to them. I need some like dark dramatic music to be inspired for some reason. I don't know if you guys are like, if you guys know what I mean, but like for me to be inspired, even to draw anything or to write anything, I literally need to have like really depressing music. For some reason, that's like the way that I feel more things. So I will draw it like a little bit differently actually. It's kind of strange, but I've always been that way. Okay, so let's draw the pupils. We're gonna draw the pupils here. Where can I buy your drawings? I actually don't sell any of these sketches or anything online, but I do have an Etsy shop, and I haven't updated it in a long time. I really want to get to updating it with new things, but I do have an Etsy, so you can actually follow the Etsy page. I think it's in my video description. You can find it there, and you can follow the page, and when I update it, you're gonna get like a notification about it. But that's where I sell most of my stuff. Ooh, I also love the violin. I was like, I read the word reference and I was like, I love the referin. Yeah, the violin is beautiful. Yeah, in terms of if I'm using reference photos, yeah, I am. I'm using, her chin's a little bit too small, but that's okay. I am using a couple different reference photos. Let's do this one here with... You draw like a chicken. Alright. Okay. Do you always use reference as rows? I do. I think it's super important to use them when you're starting out, especially if you're learning anatomy. I think it's so vital. Like, it's, if I didn't have reference photos, or if I didn't look at photos at all when I was drawing, I don't think I'd be able to come or get this far that I've that I've gotten. Oh my gosh, my English. Blah. I think it's quite important. What I do and what I really like doing is not only just taking the reference photos and copying it. Like, I don't really tend to like to do that. In the sketchbook, I think it's okay because you're just learning. But if I were to sell like an artwork, for example, let me show you this one here. I basically took multiple references and put them together to create one final piece. And it's like, okay, I had her, that was it, and then I had a couple flowers that she had, and then I enhanced it with the colors. I added more flowers, I added the butterflies. It's like, you have to change it up. You can't just have a reference photo and that's it. I do like using Photoshop, putting together a mock-up of different things, and yeah, going from there. I think that's something that I really enjoy doing. But in terms of sketchbooks, I think it's totally fine if you just use the straight up reference and that's it. How do you make the eyes look so glossy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know like if they look glossy. Do they look glossy? Okay, so next one. Let's quickly draw quickly. Just gonna do front facing face here. Sketchy Tiger asks, apart from improvement, what's your biggest goal for art? My biggest goal, the biggest goal that I have, like the ultimate goal would be to obviously be financially stable with art and be able to have a series of classes or like teach online or teach somehow. I don't even know. This is sort of like the end goal for me because I really want to be financially stable and to be able to basically thrive with my own business in a way. So that's sort of like the end goal that I'm really working hard towards. I just gotta learn first. Sort of like the end goal. Caldo Gallego asks, will you make a comic or illustrate a book? Yeah, that's another goal of mine. That's another goal of mine. Definitely illustrated book. I do love to write, so writing is definitely something that I love to do. And I would love to illustrate like a comic, kind of like, not romance books, but like drama, like young adult, you know, sort of the concept I would like to do. We draw with a dot to a line. Okay, bruh. Hi, your advisor. Hi. What about teaching with Skillshare? I've thought about it. I have to still look into it. I think it's a possibility, but I'm not so sure if I'm ready for it yet. So this is something that I have to consider further. Gradations on my pen? What? Gradations on my pen. I have a whole set of different values, if that's what you're asking. But alright. I don't know. I think it's quite funny what you're saying, but it's just like whatever. This is the style I like to draw in, and this is the style I will keep drawing in. So there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I don't know why you got your panties in a bunch. Like, chill, man, chill. Rose asks, how many months did you improve? Of your drawings? So I started off drawing, or like learning how to draw people, because I couldn't draw any. Like, drawing people was insanely difficult for me. And before that, like, I did not know how to draw people. So I started in 2017, and it took me up until now to really figure things out. But things really started to click around the point of, like, I would probably say around, when was it? Like, I started in January 2017, and then I started to really see change maybe about the summertime. It was within a couple months for sure, like 4 to 6 months, I started to see definitely a difference. And that was where I was like, whoa. Whoa. Got your panties in a bunch? Bro, I died. Yeah, he did have his panties in a bunch. Like, dude, chill. It's like, okay. Yeah, Caitlin Fox, me too! When I go into an art store, it's like, I feel at home. Like, honestly, I feel at home. And I don't want to leave, and it's so dangerous. And it's like, my husband knows, like, every time we go, my husband knows, like, he's like, he doesn't want to come with me anymore, because it's like, I spent so long in there. It's literally better than shopping at a clothing store. I don't even shop at clothing stores anymore. It's just like, I order everything online. But with art supplies, I also order online, but I love the experience of just walking into an art store and smelling like the art store. I know it sounds weird, but there's a smell to it, you know? I'm seeing all the colors and all the different things, and it's like, oh my god, if I could live in an art store, I pretty much do. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. I have an obsession with art stores. I always have. I remember as a child, it was always like, it was just so much fun. What kind of live streams are you going to do after the Sketchbook Slam Challenge? That's a good question. I think I'm gonna have to do a poll again. You guys voted on the Sketchbook Slam Challenge for the live streams, and I think we're gonna do another poll. I just have to figure out like what topics. Like, what would you guys like to see? I have no idea. I think it's kind of cool to let you guys vote upon it, and select the topic. I'm pretty sure half the staff are like, you're here again. Yes, yes. They like know my name. I'm just like, and then I end up spending like a lot each time I go. It's always the thing, like I have to spend a lot, and I feel like they judge me after a while too, because I'm just like always back for more things that I technically don't really need, just because I want to try them out. Animals! You guys want animals? Oh gosh, I'm so nervous for animals. Animals, animals, animals. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll, guys. I'm gonna do a poll. Her face here is completely out of whack. Let's fix this eye, this wonky eye. Okay, it's a bit better. Thank you, Stephanie. I want to see some mixed media art because watercolors have to dry and then you have time for beautiful live art. Yeah, that's true. That's very true, no? I really would like to do some like live painting actually. I think that would be quite fun. But I have to figure out what topic to do for the live paints. I feel like her eyebrows are way too far. I'm having difficulties with this one for some reason. Okay, just loosen. Loose, 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 loose. Keep it loose, keep it loose. It's your eyes, like what's going on? Fix her mouth too. Let's fix that mouth. Just because my mind is gone doesn't mean I can't stay strong. Her hair. It's like, what is going on? Nah, bruh. Bruh. This is not turning out. This is all good. How do you keep it loose when you're drawing? Yeah, this is hard. Actually, this is like the issue right now. My wrist is not loose and I'm feeling the pressure for some reason where I'm just like, everything is kind of like not turning out the way I want it to at the moment. So when that tends to happen, I tend to tense up my wrist a lot, and to like loosen it up, I actually have to like mentally tell myself like, yo girl, chill. Like chill, loosen up that wrist, and what I will tend to do is I will actually just like, especially with the hair, you can see, I literally just like, I don't even care. Just make it look messy, and just practice to do some really loose, like, I don't even know, like pencil strokes. And you will start to loosen up a bit. You just have to tell yourself to, like, remind yourself that this is something you need to do. Do you draw anime? I don't draw anime. I used to draw, like I was really into the manga scene when I was like 14 or so, and I just stopped drawing. I kind of like lost interest, to be honest with you. You know what's, I think what's off is her nose. It's completely off center. Let's just draw this here. I think what I'm gonna do though in the future is gonna do like a manga challenge or something, or just, there's all these like challenge videos, or there's this challenge that a lot of artists do where they draw in a different style that is actually not their own. And I was thinking of doing something like that very soon, and then maybe try to do like a chibi versions or something like that, whatever you call them. The chibis. Okay, this is a little bit better than what it was looking like before. We're just gonna shade in the cheeks here a little bit. Would you call yourself an intermediate or advanced? That's a tough question. You know, I feel like I can never get out of the beginner mindset for some reason. Does that, like, I don't know if that makes sense, because it's so, I feel like I'm just never gonna stop learning, and I feel like I am still a beginner, to be honest with you, but I don't think I technically qualify as a beginner anymore, because of like what I'm able to draw. Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely not advanced for sure. I'm probably somewhere between beginner and intermediate. I don't know if that makes sense. How did you find your art style? I found it it just sort of happened in a way. It happened, and it also was directly influenced by a lot of different artists that I really admire. There's a couple artists that I'm so in love with in terms of their style, where they do a lot of like these sort of, I don't want to say block-like faces, but the faces are very angular and kind of square in a way. And I was so in love with that style that it reminded me of comic books, and it was just, I thought it was so beautiful and like geometric almost, and I tried to kind of mimic it while I was learning how to draw, and suddenly I just found myself drawing whatever this is right now. And I always told myself I did not want to draw realism, even though I like to do it with animals. I wanted to stay away from realism with people. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to have something in between. And that's sort of how this kind of ended up happening. It's a bit strange. I don't even know what kind of style it is, to be honest with you. Hi, Grand Destiny. Hi, Aji. I'm good. How are you? Thank you. Okay. I could probably do a little bit more shade. So, something I always have a hard time drawing is actually collarbones. I don't really know where to place them. Collarbones are so awkward. They're just like there. They're just like there. That sounds so dumb. Super Purple Fluff! Hi! Super Purple Fluff says, well, you have nearly 52,000 subscribers. If I remember, I started watching you when you had around 10,000. Time has flown. You totally deserve all your fans. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know, it's been like crazy. I don't know. It's going faster now though. It's like, it's quite exciting. Valentina has a question. How did you overcome the fear of starting YouTube and starting out? I know your English is perfect, but I'm not a native speaker, and I'm really self-conscious about my way of speaking. Like, it depends. I don't know like what your level of English is, but honestly, I would not worry about that at all. There are so many YouTubers that I know that English is not their native language, and they speak with either a thick accent, like French accent, or German accent, or Dutch accent even, and they just go for it. I think it's going to be hard at the beginning, of course, because you have to like maybe slow down or learn some words, or learn how to kind of not break your accent, but to to be more like to enunciate, you know. This will always be difficult because it's a language barrier. I honestly think you should not worry about it because there's so many out there that just go for it with an accent, or it's not their first language, and people don't really care about that, to be honest with you. People don't care. Actually, accents are beautiful. You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry. You should just go for it. In terms of the sort of confidence, this is something that you will come across, or you will start to get as you progress or as you keep uploading. It's very scary at first, I know. It's very scary to start a YouTube channel because you will get lots of hate comments just for the sake of it, you know. And you just have to learn how to kind of either ignore or take them as constructive criticism and improve. That's all you can do. Okay, so she's like orange. Okay, wait, orange. Just make this a little bit orange. Like that. We got some orange. It's actually supposed to be pink, yo. Leoba's accent is really thick and I think she's awesome. It's cool. Caitlin, I'm pretty sure I saw you in Leoba's Patreon, right? I think you're subscribed to her Patreon. I saw your name and I remember seeing you in a live stream, but I wasn't sure, like, your name, and I was like, oh, I think you were in my live streams too, and I was like, oh my god. I recently subscribed to her Patreon as well. Like, I love her so much. She's like one of my biggest inspirations, completely. And I'm like learning how to do her like watercolor style because I think it's beautiful. Okay. Bam, bam. Okay, so we've got some ladies here. I feel like I could fit in another head somewhere, but I don't know, like, we got some heads. Okay. Let me see what I draw next. I should probably draw some dudes. Do you guys wanna, shall I draw some guys? Let's go back. I'm gonna check out my reference photos. I've got a couple here. Yeah, Valentina, do it! Do it, do it, do it! Don't ever be scared because you can't speak English. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry at all. People will not care. Hi, Dawn! Have you ever gone to the Caribbean? I have not. I have not. I would like to. I have not. Okay, so let's draw men, guys. Let's draw some dudes. That's true. That's where I saw you, Caitlin. I saw you on her latest giveaway. That's true. I was looking by and I was like, oh my gosh, I recognize that name, but I wasn't so sure. Ooh. Okay, let's draw some dudes. We're gonna draw some handsome lads. Yeah, let's do this. Let me check my... Okay. I'm slightly nervous now. Okay. Do you have a bunny? I have two. I have two babies. Two baby bunnies. Okay, so let's go. Guys, you ready? I have to focus. I have to focus. Drawing some guys. Okay, so this guy is, he's shirtless. We're gonna draw a shirtless man, but he is just, it's just like the chest area. It's not full on body. It's more so portrait. God, my hair's everywhere. So let's go for it. I'm very nervous actually for some reason. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let's see if this is still in the screen. When did you start drawing? Drawing people about a year ago, and drawing in general since 2014. Oh, this is gonna be a big guy. Okay, whatever. Ah! Okay, let's do it. Concentration is key. So his face, he's like, yo, I'm a chiseled man. Someone asked about this pencil, this mechanical pencil. I buy them on Amazon actually. I can actually get them in my Artstore, but you can just get them on Amazon as well. You can find the link down below in the video description. of the brand. Okay, I need like a strong, like, he's got like a jaw, man. He's got a jaw. What about Asian guys? I can draw some Asian guys. I actually drew, oh, where was he? I drew like one, I don't know which sketchbook it was in. I did draw an Asian guy recently and he turned out so sweet. He was like a Korean guy and he was like so cute. Yeah, I think the guy I'm drawing, he's a mixed race. He seems to be, I actually don't know. He's definitely mixed race. He's got a beautiful tan color, which I won't be able to show in the drawing, but just for your info. Well, that means his nose is a little bit wider than usual, so we're just gonna roughly sketch this here. I still have troubles with noses for guys because it's a little bit different than female noses. And I don't want to do like the button nose, you know? Because it's not cute on a guy. You need to get some nice, strong, angular features. Still don't think that's okay, but whatever. Something I also struggle with is the eyes for a guy because they're much more narrow and they're not so girly looking with the eyelashes. There's her with all the guidelines and then me with an uneven face. I don't know. No. I think I drew his nose way too big. His face. Yeah, okay. Whatever. We're gonna fix it. Hey, cute boys! I'm about to draw some cute boys right now. This is what I'm doing. We're gonna draw cute boys. Oh my god. Okay. He's got like an angry look almost, actually. Which I like. I think it's quite nice. I'm probably gonna have to redo his nose, actually. Let's wait to redo his nose after. Let's see how this goes. So we're gonna draw some pretty thick eyebrows. I think his face is way too small though. I have to readjust some things here. Thick brows, yo, thick brows. I'm just going to readjust a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely way too small. Hi Regina! Aji asked, what do you do in your spare time? I like to read books, actually. In my spare time I also draw a lot. If I'm not drawing, you can definitely find me playing video games. I love to play things like Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, Fallout, things like that, and then of course Sims. Because Sims is fun. But The Sims I tend to go through phases. Like, I haven't played Sims in a good year or so, and I've just recently started picking it up again. Because it does get boring, to be honest with you. It's like, you gotta like heavily mod the game in order for it to be fun. Unfortunately. Okay, so right now we're just gonna sculpt. We're just sculpting his head here. It's kind of a bit different than... I think you eventually get to the point where you learn through guides, you know, how to do like actual faces, and then you get to the point where you're so comfortable with it that you know like how things are supposed to look like, that you're able to essentially just kind of sculpt it without using guides. This is actually quite fun to do. Definitely gonna have to refix his nose. I think we're gonna, yeah. So his jaw is actually much bigger, so I'm gonna go down a bit here. What tips do you have for drawing male, female hair? Male hair, blah, oh my gosh, my voice. Male hair, I actually don't have tips, and this is something I'm still learning how to do. Female hair is actually a lot of fun, depending on what you want to draw, like short, long, medium hair, curly, straight. What I would give as a tip is to actually start with like the kind of the hairline here. You definitely want to sculpt out the hairline, like where is it going to appear on the face, and from then on you can then proceed with the actual hair strands. I often start with the hairline just to kind of know, like I tend to cut it out from the face a little bit. I hope that makes sense. You can see I already sort of cut it out here, and that's sort of my starting point. And of course you want to remember like the hair, like the parts, I think it's called like the hair part or something. For females it's pretty obvious. For males it's mostly like, depending on the hairstyle, a lot of it's going to be slicked back, for example. So it's just like, I don't really know. It's a bit hard to explain, but do you have any tips for starting a YouTube channel? That I do actually. I think the first tip would definitely be to get familiarized with your kind of your community first and foremost. Check to see, like, follow your favorite YouTube artists, follow your favorites, YouTube artists, people that are in the art community. Check out their videos, see what kind of topics they're making, see what's getting a lot of interaction, see how they're interacting with their own community base, and take a look at all of that. That's like sort of your competitors in a way, and you have to assess like what are they doing that's working for them, and just kind of study that. And that's quite important. Just to know your base, to know your target audience, to know like what works in the community and what doesn't. So that's quite important, something that I do quite a lot. And the second thing is, of course, you want to kind of pinpoint, okay, you want to create an art channel, but what is it going to be about? Is it going to be only digital art? Is it going to be tutorials? Is it going to be challenges? Is it going to be a mixture of all of them? Or are you going to do something unique? So this is sort of like, you don't want to confuse your target right off the bat. You kind of want to have like already a plan. That's something I didn't do at the beginning, and I sort of regret that, because yeah, I was confused also, but I think that's just a learning thing that you gotta learn. You gotta learn, do it yourself. And of course, it goes without saying that you need to have, you know, the good thumbnails, you need to have some really good channel art, sort of things like that, and yeah. I'm not so sure if this one is... Does this even look like a dude? Okay, wait. Still looks like a female. I think it's because he's got big lips. Red fox. Yo, boo. Yo, you can't just come in here and like freak me out like that. Thank you.
Boo, boo, boo. Ghost, 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 ghost.
What is the music that's playing? Do you watch Jazza? I love how he does lots of different challenges. Makes for good entertainment. Yes, I do watch Jazza as well. He does have good entertaining videos. He does. Okay, I feel like I have to fix his features here. Just ignore like his giant shoulders for a second. I need to fix his features. Okay. So, yeah, I think it's his lips. His lips are bothering me. No, I just made them worse. Okay. Let's focus on his eyes first, and then we're gonna finish his lips. We're gonna redo his lips. because he has... No! Red Fox! I keep hearing this start, it's freaking me out.
Sorry,
thank you.
www.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bye, Destiny! Thanks for joining. No! I have no idea! Oh my gosh, I had no idea that the sound of like the people donating appeared in here. Like you guys can hear it. Red Fox, you're so bad. You're so bad. Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually had no idea the sound was being played. Oh gosh. Okay, I have to make him look more manly, guys. More manly. Hi, Sky Princess. It sounded like Dudley only after a while. Yeah, it was like, because I don't actually listen to the sound, but like I have my headset here, so all I kept hearing was like W W W W, and I was like, what? What's going on? What? Okay, so.
So, how's life?
It's just like, God, it's so creepy. The voice, like the voice chat. What? Life is good. Life is good. Life is decent. Can be a little bit better. Just because I really need a vacation. But that's coming up very soon, so I shouldn't be complaining. You know what I can't draw? I can't draw ears. I can't draw ears. Okay, let's try to see if we can make him look a little bit more manly. Also, thank you again for the donation. I feel like he's totally weird. Okay, wait. There's something not jiving about his face. I don't like his face. Yeah, drawing guys is definitely a challenge. It's like rough. It's a rough challenge for me. Ooh, you know what helps with guys is actually the chiseled... Okay, so they have like... Whatchamacallit? You know what? I think it's his chin. It's like too small. It's like a leafy chin. Did you have difficulty in drawing hands? Yes, I still do. I can't really draw hands. It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard. Drawing hands is like rough. Ah! There we go. I'm just gonna extend his chin a little bit. I think it was because he was lacking this sort of jawline here. His ear seems to be a bit too small too. I feel like he's looking worse now. Okay. We can get this, we can get this. Guys, we can do this. I'm just gonna do general here. What did you think of Vanessa Vanjie Mateo? I'm so sad to see her go. She was actually quite funny, and I was looking forward to seeing her in the actual show. And I was so shocked that she left, like the first one to leave. Honestly, the Calorie, what's her name? Kim Kardashian Calorie, whatever. No, what does she call herself? Kim Calorie William? Well, I forget. She should have been the one to go. But then I have to admit that her dancing performance was quite good, but I was just sad to see Mateo go. Vanessa Mateo go. I want to hear that. No.
I have ran out of things to say, so meow.
No. So meow. Why is she British? Did I select this person? I feel like I don't. Well, thank you. As always, thank you. Okay, I think he's looking a little bit more manly now. I think we're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna get this. It's all about perseverance. Perseverance? How do you say that? Perseverance? We gonna get this. I'm gonna make him look handsome. Do you have a schedule in drawing, like female for Sunday, male for Monday, and so on? I don't actually. I just do whatever I feel like at the time. I think that if I feel like I need to improve on something a lot, like very quickly, I will tend to draw that like right away. Like I'll spend days just drawing the same thing over and over again. And yeah, this is something that I do as well. But I don't have a schedule. Like I will just tend to just draw whatever. What I will do, however, is I will switch between different things. I will switch between different topics. So like if I draw a female face, then I'll draw a male face, for example, just to change it up a bit. It hasn't appeared in the live stream yet. Wait.
Sound effects woof meow moo chirp whale noise.
Woof meow moo chirp whale noise. Dude, what is going on? Woof meow. That's great. That's great. Okay. So he's kind of looking like a dude. I guess he is looking like a dude. Let's just say he's looking like a dude. I think he's looking like a dude. Does he look like a dude, guys? I think he looks a bit strange. I'm not entirely happy with his face, but okay. Is the same face syndrome in drawing a problem? I have to be honest with you that I don't believe that I ever had that problem. I know it's kind of weird to say, and it probably sounds like I'm full of it, but it's actually true. I think it's early on, I went through this sort of phase where when I was learning how to draw people, I would learn how to draw sort of different characteristics of a face. For example, maybe the eyes are a little bit wider apart, or they're a bit smaller, and the nose is a bit smaller or wider. Same with the lips. I tried to draw different characteristics of people's faces, and as I progressed, I tried to apply this to all of my sketches. So I really tried to do that. And I think by doing this exercise, I kind of avoided the same face syndrome, I would say, because my characters are not all the same. Like if you were to go on my Instagram, you're going to see, at least I think, that they're not same face syndrome. So I think it's very easy to fall into though. But this is sort of something that I really tried to stay away from very early on. So I was like, no way, I'm not gonna have the same face syndrome. I think it's more interesting if you have characters that look completely different as well. I think it's quite cool. Guys, I can't draw bodies. We're just gonna leave it at that. I think we're just not gonna. However, I do want to draw his atoms, which I cannot. I hope you can reference your subscribers and your sketches in another video. I was thinking, I think I'm gonna add as a poll option for April's live streams. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you guys like what themes you want me to draw. And I think subscriber drawing, like you guys send me photos, I think that's gonna be something I'll be doing as a sort of like option. I think that'd be kind of interesting actually. So you guys just have to vote upon it. That's a pretty good topic actually. Let me just write that down. So we do subscriber, draw topic, live stream. Yeah! Okay, I think we're gonna move on to another guy now. Just kind of like, whatever. Just a little doodle, little doodle. Cause he ran out. No. Red fox. Red fox, red fox, red fox. Oh my god, looks like a girl awkward. Yeah, I feel like he kind of looks girly too. Let's just enhance his eyes a little bit. I do like to draw my guys with squinty eyes for some reason. It's like, I don't know, I like squinty eyes. Like narrow eyes, I should say, not squinty. He's like, ew, dark and mysterious. Vanessa R says, hi, just wanted to say that I love your art and you inspire me. I'm actually drawing now and using watercolor. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, I love when you guys let me know when you're drawing. If you're drawing things. This makes me so happy. Like, honestly, it's like the best thing ever. Okay, so we drew a guy. Let's draw another one. Oh gosh. I'm nervous. Okay. I'm just gonna draw more dude faces. I need to practice. You know who I really love to draw? I really like Henry Cavill. So I think we're gonna draw a little bit of Henry Cavill, and he's got his mustache. Okay, so let's do that. Let us draw Henry Cavill. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the actor that plays Superman. I've been a fan of his since he played in The Tudors. He's like actually one of my, it's weird to say, but he's kind of a muse in a way. He is like an inspiration for some of the characters that I write about as well, like in some of the stories that I write. I like his face a lot. So we're gonna draw him. An Asian. Okay, I'm gonna find an Asian guy after, okay? Okay, so... You should practice full body 5-minute sketches. They work runners. I think I'm gonna do that next. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna do an Asian guy after, and then we're gonna do like full body, like 5-minute sketches, like really, really fast ones, just to kind of like play around. I actually, to be honest with you, I haven't really done this. I think I did it once before. And yeah, it does help a lot. I think it's quite nice. And it's also quite nice to look back upon them in the future, to kind of like look back and refer back to them and refer back to some of the poses that you did. It's actually quite helpful. So what I like about Henry's nose is the fact that it's very, it doesn't look broken. I'm not sure if he ever broke his nose, but I really like noses that are kind of like crooked almost. I think it just gives more characteristic that I really find attractive. Actually, you know, I drew his head way too big. He's got a massive head. Whoa. Well, it's just like, we're gonna cut his hair. Like, his hair is gonna appear here, more or less. Okay, so... Bye, Sky Princess! How long are you gonna stream? I'm going to stream, I mean, I've been streaming for like almost 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna be streaming for another 4 hours or something, maybe. So 6 plus 4 is 10. So 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, for probably another 4 hours, we'll see. I might have to take a break in between, like to get food and go to the washroom, but you know, I think we're just gonna chill. Butt's already hurting. I was doing a workout this morning. Everything kind of hurts. Okay. Plus, I kind of have to get this sketchbook done and over with because the end of the month is almost here and I haven't progressed as much as I thought I would in the sketchbook slam challenge. This size is much bigger than this one. What kind of websites do you usually do your references? I use Pinterest a lot. Pinterest is the #1 site that I use for my reference photos. And then the second one would be DeviantArt. DeviantArt is equally as good, if not better than Pinterest actually, because of the fact that there's legit a category for reference photos that multiple people will post, and it's for artists. You're gonna have like full body figures that are wonderful to just practice with. And yeah, I think it's quite helpful. Pinterest I really like for the portrait work. There's lots of beautiful portrait work that you can view and use as reference photos. And you have more than that too. You can just search for anything you want, like floral things, and you'll have it. DeviantArt is more like cosplay and just general reference photos, like body. Okay, so I think we define the nose a little bit more here. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna draw a mustache. You guys know I'm really not good at those. And his upper lip is kind of hidden by the mustache, so it's gonna be kind of funny. Menaja, if you have to work, don't worry about it. You should do your video. I'll be here just drawing, just sketching things. Just drawing and sketching, as always. Okay, so his upper lip, it's got like a caterpillar. No, okay, let's just draw. Let's just draw. Let's just go for it, guys. We're just gonna go for it. He actually has a super thick mustache. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna outline. Don't laugh, don't laugh. I'm just gonna outline his super thick mustache. I mean, he's rocking it, so it looks good. Gotta say, looks quite handsome. We're gonna fill it in after, okay? Let's just focus on the face a little bit more. So we're gonna do his like, he's got like the little, and from this aspect here, hi Arabella. Hi Alpaca Gamer. I run better with tutorials, yeah. You should draw a horse. Oh my gosh, a lot of you guys keep asking me to draw horses. I know, I was like I think that's so difficult. It would be great practice, to be honest with you, but I don't know. I think it's not something I'm looking to draw right now, but I think in the future I'm definitely gonna give it a go because a lot of you guys have been requesting that I draw a horse. Horsey. Okay, we can't forget the ear. The ear is quite important. He's actually, his head is a bit angled upwards. Look. Thank you, Brenda! Could you draw a girl with curly hair next? I'm going to be drawing an Asian guy. I just have to find the reference photo for an Asian guy, but yeah, we could... I'm gonna draw more guys. I'm just drawing, like, I'm gonna fill these 2 pages here with guys, and then we're gonna move on to, like, another concept here. Okay, so Henry's got curly hair. It's like curly. Well, he's Superman. He's got curly hair. Curly hair. His hairline goes like here. Like that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. And it cuts like here. We got like here. Yes. But it kind of looks messy right now. It's because it is. Valentina asks, any advice on completing good sketchbooks? I'm never happy with how unoriginal and messy mine look. The sketchbook you're doing now looks pristine. Thank you, and I'm trying to think of what works, like how I could explain it from my perspective. I think what has helped me a lot in terms of my sketchbook work is to organize what I want to draw. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, okay, this page and this page, I want to draw just male figures. The previous pages, I drew female figures. The first maybe couple pages of my sketchbook, I'm gonna draw guides. So I'm gonna have maybe a body guide, a face building guide. I'm gonna have like maybe just draw a bunch of eyes. So later down the road, if I'm getting stuck with a certain eye, I can go back to this page and be like, oh yeah, like I can draw it that way. You know, so you gotta try to draw a different perspective of things. I can give you an example actually. 1 second. So for example, in this sketchbook here, like I have all these noses, different faces, noses, lips, also got some eyes. But like if I'm stuck, for example, like I'm drawing his lips, for example, and I just don't really know, then I can always refer back and be like, oh, okay, maybe this one would work, and I could try to like copy what I did previously, you know what I mean? So it's just, it really helps to just have these sort of pages in your sketchbook, and it just makes it much more organized. And it's very helpful actually. You can refer back. So ever since I started doing that, those sort of tricks, it has helped me so much. Just because I know I can go back and look at these things and use them in case I get stuck. So that's one thing I could offer as advice to building a sketchbook. And I think honestly the rest comes with practice. You just gotta keep sketching away. Never leave a sketch unfinished, so try to do it as much as possible. Don't ever give up with it. That's always the tough part, but just to have like finished pieces is always a good thing to have. Even though they're 5-minute pieces, doesn't matter as long as you did it. She should use an electric eraser. Yeah, I know. I had to buy one. I really would like to buy one. This eraser is like so big and fat. Babies! What are you doing? What are you doing? My rabbit's worn out. Thank you, Katrin. Bunny, should I make a YouTube channel? I really want to show my art. Ooh. That depends. I mean, if that's what you want to do, then I would say go for it, because I think it's quite fun to run a YouTube channel, but it's very demanding. So if you have the time and dedication, that's exactly what you want to do, think you can do, like by all means go ahead. Like it's a lot of fun and you learn a lot, and it's just really fun to have something to take care of, you know. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Okay, so we're gonna start just sketching in his mustache or his facial hair here. I haven't found a trick to doing this, so I'm just gonna do like dots or something. Oh god. Bye, Rose! Vanessa R says, I'm still very young, but I love drawing. I do it as a hobby, but I might want to be an artist when I grow up. Thanks for streaming. Woo! That's really nice. You do it as a hobby, it's always fun as well. I think it's a really fun hobby to have. And if you're really young and you keep doing it, you're gonna be so good when you're a little bit older. Oh god, this facial hair. Oh no, Whimsy, I'm sorry to hear that. Soda was such a cute name for a rabbit. Soda. Oh. Do you have another rabbit? Special hair? Did I call it special hair? I'm sorry. Oh god, that pupil's way too big. Eh. No, why is it looking in different directions? That's also a problem of mine. Oh, thank you, D8RE-NLB. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you. Thank you, Coda Kids. I saw an old art video that your bunny was running in the background. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But the bunny, was it a gray rabbit? Because that gray rabbit he passed away. Passed away in 2016. Gosh, it feels like it's not long ago, but it's actually been a long time ago. Okay. So he turned out, I think, better than him, to be honest with you. He actually looks like a dude. Sketchy Tiger says, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but Brushes and Bunnies, you're the one who got me into going into art. I don't regret pursuing, as you can see, at the point I'm at now after just doing art for a year. Yeah! I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, that's so good. That's awesome. You just gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep pushing and you'll get there. It's a lot of practice, but it is worth it. Let me tell you. Have fun, Menagia. Can you try to draw one of your fans, your version? A lot of you guys are requesting that. I think I'm gonna submit it as a topic for April's live stream, like theme. I think one of the topics is gonna be like, you guys can vote upon which live stream you want me to do. So far I've got animals and I've got like drawing subscribers. So I'm going to do a couple more topics and I'm gonna post a poll on my YouTube channel under the community tab. You guys will be able to vote upon it. So yeah, that whatever's the outcome is what I'm gonna do for the April streaming calendar. Okay, so his nose, I mean his face is actually not that bad. I think his mouth is lopsided. Oh, it's okay. He's like, let's just roughly sketch his shoulders here. He's kind of like sitting up, whatever. I think your vlog channel's dead. Yeah, it's not, I haven't uploaded in a very long time. I had plans for it, but I was so focused on growing this channel that the second channel was just like whatever. But I'm gonna probably revive it this year sometime. I just need to make a plan for it. But the focus right now is this channel to grow. And then when I'm over like 100k subscribers, I really want to focus on the second channel as well. Is that Henry Cavill? Yes. How did you know? Does it look like him? Did you know because of the mustache? I'm gonna draw a heart. Yeah. Okay, so let's draw more guys. We're gonna draw more guys. Define an Asian guy. We're gonna find some guys. Korean. Who's like a good like Asian guy that I can draw? I don't know any of these. Like a Korean pop star or something. I'm just gonna literally type Korean pop star. Another Korean pop star. There's only females. Wait. Male Korean pop star. Guys, give me a name. Who's a popular Korean pop star? That's a guy. Let's draw some Korean guys. I don't know any of these people. How do you submit a picture of yourself to draw for the series? Email. Yes, I'm gonna ask all of you guys to do email. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna post a video about me asking or talking about the topic for April. And to basically send in your, if the theme wins, for example, then you can send me your images via email. So I'm gonna do an announcement on my YouTube channel about it. BTS members. Okay, do I just type in BTS? Wait, BTS. I've heard of this name quite often, so I think this is popular. Guys, I have no idea. You guys all know these people. Okay, wait, let's do Ki Tiang Hong. Okay, let's do the first one. Ki Tae-young. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Oh, he's cute. Okay, let's do him first. He looks like a girl though, no? He's cute. Okay, this is not bad because then he doesn't have to look like a manly man. Okay, he's kind of cute. Let's do him. There's like one where he's wearing bunny ears. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm trying to pick an image here. He's so funny looking. Okay, let's do... He's got all these different costumes. Okay, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna be doing, I don't know how to say his name, but Ki Tai Young? Is that... I don't even know. Should find a cute photo though. Go find a cute photo. Okay. I think this is him? Yeah. Let's do it. So, first guy, his name is Kim Tae-young. Okay, so we're gonna draw him. He's got kind of an interesting haircut, actually. Can you guys actually see that? Kim Jong-hyun. I've drawn him before, Bunny. Remember on Baby Live Art? Ah, is that him? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try to draw him in my style. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. He's got a very sweet face. He's like a little delicate flower. He's so sweet. His hair is actually quite low cut here. Just gonna do a rough outline of the hair. How long do you draw a day? In a day, I can draw anywhere between half an hour up to like 4 hours straight. Every single day. But I have to confess, like this last week, I didn't draw anything. I think I did a little bit of watercolor work. And then I was just like, I was just tired and I was reading books mostly, so I did pretty much that. Oh my gosh, this is difficult. This is gonna be a hard one because I want to try to get him as best as possible. I think I can do it. I think the hair is gonna be the most challenging part, to be honest with you. Just gonna... Pronounce Kim Tae-hyung? Kim Tae-hyung? Kim Tae-hyung? Tae-hyung. Ooh, I hope I can get his eyes. Okay, wait, let's see here. Probably gonna have to extend his head a little bit more. Korean people are just too perfect, it's not fair. Yeah, it's kind of true. They're all beautiful. Beautiful people. Oh my gosh. really want to get the eyes right. This is like a bit nerve-wracking here. His eyebrows are kind of funny looking. They're like little, like little caterpillars or something. They're like rounded or something, I think. Okay, wait, let's see. Then his lips. I think we're gonna, I'll draw his pupils after. I think I have to fix his eyes actually here. Hold up, wait. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the pupils. Funny when she first started live streaming, does this thing really work? That's true. Nothing was working. Can you guys remember my early live streams? It was rough, man. It was rough. It was like nothing was working. And it was like always issues all the time. And then there was the leg monster, if you guys remember the leg monster. You know, this guy has the sweetest little lips ever. They're like little baby lips. Okay, let's erase a little bit here. Let's make it cleaner. We're gonna make it cleaner. They're beautiful caterpillars. They are caterpillars. They are beautiful caterpillars. The constant reminders to change the thumbnail. Yeah, I've stopped doing that completely. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna have one thumbnail only for the live stream. But I like it better now because I have more generalized live streams. So it's not like I'm drawing one thing. I'm actually just drawing, like a whole theme. So it's like I don't have to constantly update my thumbnail. And it looks better if I have like one thumbnail, I think. I don't know, I have to probably fix his eyebrows. I think they're not, this one here needs to be a little bit, kind of, yeah, I have to fix his eyebrows. I don't know, are his eyes okay? I think this one here needs to be a little bit thicker. Hello from California! Hi, Coda Kids! Oh. He has the most beautiful smile. It's so cute! Let me just shade this part here. Like that? Erase this. Okay, so let's start on his hair. So in this photo, he actually has blonde hair. I don't know if he always has blonde hair, but he does have blonde hair and it's sort of choppy. Like, I'm just gonna roughly outline the edges a little bit. And it's kind of pointed or something, like on the side. I don't know. I'm really not good at doing bangs. Actually, just drawing bangs is a bit hard. Hi Tessa! Welcome! Thank you. Fix those caterpillars! I'm gonna fix the caterpillar. Just give me a second. Let me just do the outline of the head first. His hair looks like straw, I'm not gonna lie. Like a straw head. Okay, let's do his ear. Oh wait, yeah, caterpillar's bugging me. We gonna fix that caterpillar. Right here, right here, right here. Laura, my hubby thinks I'm odd watching someone draw for hours. He doesn't get it. I can understand your hubby. I can understand. It's like mine also thought it was odd at the beginning. I was like, yeah. I have no idea if this is proper right now. Does this look weird? Okay, this looks even weirder. Okay, let's just finish his hair. We do his ear. Oh, he's got earrings. Wait. Is he wearing fancy clothes in the picture? No, he's not. What are you guys trying to confirm? Are you guys trying to figure out what photo I'm drawing? He's wearing a sweater and he's holding a phone. It looks like he's taking like a behind the scenes or something like that. I have no idea. I don't know anything about eras. Like what kind of era? He has different what? I'm so confused. Yo, I'm struggling with the neck. I'm not gonna lie here. I think it's the chin that I drew. Let's fix this here. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Is that like one of his albums? Or I don't even know. Is he in a band, guys? Is he in a band? This might be a bit too big of a chin. There we go. There we go. And we move it up. Like that. His hair is bugging me. I have to fix his hair. You found the reference photo? Really? I found it on Pinterest. He's like, okay, his hair is choppy, which is this is hard to draw. So we're just gonna wing it, okay? Also, his eyebrows are a bit dark, so we're just gonna shade in his eyebrows. I feel like he's not even looking like him anymore. His hair is a bit long right now. His hair is bugging me. How am I supposed to draw? Eh. Basically, the groups go through eras, which is basically like every comeback. Eras? Really? Interesting. And they all like come back with different styles or something, like with the different eras. I have no idea how any of this works. Ah, he's got earrings. I'm gonna draw his earrings. Okay. Finish the hair here. The hair is really bothering me. Doesn't seem right. I think it's because it's too, I'm not getting the stylistic element of it. It's like kind of, it's a bit choppy. This is why it's a bit hard for me to draw. Oh, it's even worse. Maybe because it's higher up. Oh my gosh. My throat. I need my puffer, guys. If you guys don't know, I do take an inhaler, which is why you could probably hear me wheezing a little bit. That means I need to take it. But it's quite loud. I'm probably gonna have to take a like 2-second break to go take my inhaler. Man. His hair's still bugging me. Do they wear like mascara or something? Because they have pretty, like, in his photo, he has like a wing or something, like a line. He's got like a liner on. Do they wear makeup? What is my favorite expression to draw? I really like the actually I don't really have a favorite expression, to be honest with you. I think sad. I like drawing sad characters. And I also like drawing characters that either look sad or kind of look a bit angry. If that makes sense. It's a bit weird. Doesn't even look like he's looking anymore. It doesn't look like him. These caterpillars. No, it doesn't look like him at all. I like totally messed it up. I think it's his hair. There's something about his face. I don't have it down packed. Oh my gosh, guys. I tried. Let's give him a heart. Boo! Boo! Okay. Are there any other guys you want me to draw? Like, any other Korean pop stars? He doesn't look like him at all. Ah! There's something weird. I think it's his... No. That's okay, it's okay. No worries, just a sketchbook. Yes. Just a sketchbook. Can I draw Lady Gaga next? Yeah, I can draw. I can try. I want to fill in. Give me one more guy to fill in here so we can have one more guy. His hair is puffier and his lips are too full. I think it is his hair. His hair is a bit puffier, no? Like it's actually I think I drew his hair a little bit too soft. I think it's like no, that's even worse. Guys, I'm just gonna give up, honestly. I don't know how to draw his hair. The hair is very awkward looking. Oh gosh, I just made it worse. Jimin. Jimin? Jimin. 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 What is the song playing now? It is Last Shapes of Never, Amarante, by Amarante. Okay, so J-Bum. Oh, he's cute. He's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna draw him. What? He's so cute. Oh my god. Which one did I draw? Okay, wait. Oh no, he's so cute. I can't select a photo, there's too many. There's too many. Okay. Okay, this one here. I don't know if this is him. I guess it is. Pretty sure. So let's draw him here. His hair is totally like, I don't know if this is the cutest photo of him, but I like it because of the angle of his head. It's kind of an easier one for me to draw, to be honest with you. We brought Bunny to the dark side. Yeah, you have. Ooh, you guys have to give me some girl ones, like girl pop stars next, because we're gonna do some girl ones. Oh my gosh, actually, maybe this angle is not the easiest. They've got hair like Backstreet Boys from the 90s, to be honest with you. To be honest. Okay, so here we've got his head. His head might be a little bit too wide in this drawing. I'll slow it down. How long have I been drawing? In general? Like a couple years now. It's been since 2014. Since 2014. But I've always loved drawing. Drawing has always been a passion of mine. Okay, let's see if I can get his eyes right. Ooh, this is a challenge. Nah, babies. Actually, this might be a bit too low. Am I doing Jimin? I'm doing Jim. What's his name? Who did I search for again? I have no idea. Wait. I forget his name. Wait. Something. J-Bum? J-Bum. J-Bum. Yeah. That's what I'm drawing. JB. Yeah, JB. JB, J-Bum. J-Bum? Man, Koreans have the most prettiest eyes ever. They look like super sharp. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to fix his eyes up a bit. They're a little bit too... I think this one here is a bit wonky. I just want to sketch in his eyebrows first. He's got some fierce brows, yo. Yeah, I definitely have to fix this eye. He's definitely got a set of thick caterpillars, I gotta say. Haha. Okay. Let's do this one here. Maybe. Hi, sweet bun bun. Okay, J-Bum, JP, or JB, JB. His name is a bit awkward, no? J-Bum, J-Bum. Okay, so. Let us do his little mouth, or I have to probably fix this eye here. I don't know. Do I? Wait, let's see. Maybe I do. I want to draw his mouth first. I'm probably gonna have to resculpt his face though because his face is a bit too wide. That's a bum. Yeah, random cringe fest, thank you. I'm trying to draw guys. I'm really bad at drawing guys. It's like I'm practicing. I'm practicing. Okay, so this, let's fix his face here, yeah? Let's do that first. I think this needs to be pulled in a lot more. think this is not bad. We'll just have to pull this one in a bit closer too. Like that. Oh, Alice the avocado. I'm sorry. You're sick. Oh no. There's something a bit weird with this face here. I think we need to bring this down a little bit further. Like here. Okay. Okay, so let's just sketch the outline of his hair. We're just gonna bring this a bit up. His head is at an angle, so he does have a bit of an angled head here. Oh, my hand is cramping. Thank you, Zaki. Thank you, Alice the avocado. Maybe his ear. His ear is... Oh, wait. That's a bit awkward though. He's like... Okay, this is... He's kind of like hunched over. That's why his neck is a bit strange right now. But let's just draw his shoulders because it gives the illusion of him being sort of hunched over. I think I have to fix his face here. I think it's a little bit too wide. Thank you, sweet Bun Bun. Which band is this guy from? J-Bum? J-Bum? JB? Let's draw his eyebrows. He's kind of dressed like a gangster in this photo. He has like a gold chain. I don't even know. I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. BTS. Ah! No, God7? Okay, let me write this down. God7. This guy's from BTS, right? I don't even know. Okay, so for his hair, I'm just gonna literally just sketch it in. We're just gonna make it dark like that. Nothing too crazy here. And gotta do his pupils. Oh no! Okay, 1 second. I think. And we're gonna shade a bit in. Let's shade, shade, shade. Shade, shade, shade. I think it kind of looks like him. It looks like him more than this guy did. He's a little bit better. He also has an earring, no? It's like earring. Okay guys, how did I do with him? Does he look a bit... I think he looks a bit better than Kim did. I don't know. Okay guys, who's next for females? Let's draw some chicks now. Just draw some girls. Actually, wait, before, let's just color in his eyes. He has 2 moles under his left eyebrow. Oh, where? I don't see it. Does he have 2 moles under his left eyebrow? Where are they? Actually, I don't see them. Are they visible in the, like in the reference photo? I don't see them at all. Okay. Okay, guys, so I want to draw some guys. I mean, I want to draw some girls, sorry. Some girls. Okay, so we've got Lady Gaga. Halsey? Who's Halsey? Halsey. Halsey. Okay, lots of people are asking for Halsey. Halsey? Okay, I'm just gonna search. Halsey. Halsey. Oh, who is she? I actually have no idea who she is. Halsey? Where is she from? You guys are like introducing me to all these new people, all these new singers. The mole is really tiny, but really well known. What? Are they like, I actually have no idea like where they are, like directly. Are they like here somewhere? Like, I don't know. Halsey. Okay, I'm gonna draw Halsey. Who is she? Like, what does she sing? Where's she from? Never heard her music before. Ooh, okay, she has lots of cool hair, like different hair. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm looking to find a photo of her. She's super cute. Who do I draw? How do I draw? Which one do I draw? She's an American pop star. Really? I've never heard of her before. Oh, I don't know which one to draw. I don't know which one to draw. Which one do I draw? Ah, his other eyebrow. Oops, this one. Where are they? Like, I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, wait. Halsey. Oh my god, I'm older than her? What? Okay, so I'm gonna switch pages and we're gonna draw. She kind of reminds me of Pink a little bit. She's like Pink. She looks like Pink. I think I'm gonna draw her with her like blue hair. She has blue hair in some of the photos. Ooh, I like this photo. Let me just grab it. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna be drawing, what's her name? Halsey. Halsey? Let me just grab. Oh, water. Chainsmokers Closer. Ah, okay. I had no idea. Oh, my hand is getting... My skin is so dry. Ugh. Okay, so I've got a photo of her. She has blue hair in it. Let me guess if you guys probably know this one. I placed it perfectly, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna draw her on this page because it's easier for me. This one's actually gonna be quite hard because of the fact that her hands are actually on her face. Okay, so let's draw. So her name is Halsey. I'm gonna draw her. Okay, so we're gonna do the measurements that I always do. One here. Okay, so she's a bit hunched over in the photo. It's a bit strange angle. Nah. Must be a bit longer now. Shoulders combo. Hey, Artcorn Art. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She's like super hunched over. It's like, oh my gosh. It's because her hair is pretty wild. It's like, three, 1, 2, 3 goes about. Yeah, this position is not working. I don't think I'm skilled enough to draw this position. Okay, let's just do it. We're gonna try. She's like hunched over, so it's a bit strange, and she actually has I think she has her elbows propped up on a thingamajig here. And she has her hand, which is about this much. That. How many minutes do you usually draw for a quick sketch? This depends. If it's body, it's gonna take me forever, to be honest with you. Because even if it's a quick sketch, it's pretty hard for me still. So I guess it really depends on what it is. For a face, it's gonna take me anywhere between like 10 to 15 minutes, and then yeah, body takes me a lot longer. Okay, I think this is okay. Here's the thing, her neck and like shoulder area looks a bit strange at the moment, but a lot of it is covered by her hair, which is a bit tough to see how she's actually holding herself. I think what I have to do is actually sketch in the hair first. I'm really not that skilled to do this yet with the body's different positions like this. It's a bit hard. She's got wild hair, guys. She's like all over the place. It's like, yo, think her shoulders are too short. Here's the thing, she's doing this position where she's like holding her shoulders in a little bit. So she's kind of hunched over and they're a little bit like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like all kind of, I think this is really hard. How long is this live stream going to be? I have no idea. I'm just kind of sketching until I get really tired. I have no idea. I said about like up until like 10 o'clock, I think, which is in 3 more hours, but I have no idea. It could be more, it could be less. I don't really know. I don't really know. Oh my gosh, this hair is everywhere. Where's she going? She got hair everywhere. Guys, she's got hair everywhere. We need to start fleshing out the things, the arms. What are these called? Arms? Here. She's got like a table here. It's like a table. It's like la table. So bad at drawing bodies. The ankle is a bit strange. Yeah. 10 o'clock, you're very productive, Bunny. Yeah. I know, I tried to be. Yeah, oh my gosh, the limbs are totally off here. Oh, seriously. I think I did the mistake of drawing her... I might have to just adjust this a bit more. This is totally off. Oh my gosh, guys. This is really tough. I chose a tough one. Her head is too high. The head needs to be a bit lower. We do the hands a little bit like this. The hand actually needs to be about here. So do that, which means that the head needs to be a bit lower. Guys, this is really tough. If something's not working, let her hair be everywhere. Yeah. Here's the thing, because she's hunched over, so she looks like she has no neck, and her hair is covering a lot of the pieces, like a lot of the body parts. Which makes it so that I actually have to draw her head a bit lower than usual because she's kind of resting her head in her hands. So in this case, like I don't really know what's going on. So I think we're gonna just shorten it. We're gonna get rid of this part and we're just gonna shorten it, and I think it's gonna flow. I'm just gonna draw it as I think it should work. So I think this is a bit harder than anticipated. Are a bit too short here. It seems to be an older photo of her, I think. I'm not so sure. I don't really know her. I don't know her at all. Just erase this. Okay. So I think this is gonna flow. I think this is gonna flow much better. Alright guys, so let's just... Okay, let's try to clean this up a bit. I've got kind of the rough outline here of how I want it to look like, and we're just going to start filling in the hair parts, because the hair is the most important part, to be honest with you. It is everywhere, all over her body, and without the hair, I cannot draw the rest of the body because it's like covering everything. So we're just gonna kind of put the hair in all kinds of places. I'm just gonna block out the hand space here and do like that. Do you use any reference photos right now? Yes, I am for sure, because I actually don't know how she looks like. I've never heard of her before this, so I'm sort of just winging it with a reference photo here. Her hair is gonna be right here. It's kind of wild, you. Do you become lazy and don't want to draw? Yeah, some days are like that for sure. Definitely. You have these off days. It's like, I don't know. I think it's just human to just not want to do something sometimes. So I think it's totally fine if you have these off days where you're just like, ah, today I just don't want to do anything. That was actually all of this week. Like this week I just didn't do anything, to be honest with you. I was like, I did a couple sketches here and there, and then I was just like, oh man, I just don't want to draw. And I did a watercolor painting, but again, I was not feeling inspired to do so. I think I needed a break more than anything else, so I took a break, didn't force myself. It's okay to do that sometimes. You don't have to always be in high gear, like, I gotta draw, I gotta practice. Sometimes it's just good to take a break. And things will, you just like kind of like I don't know, rejuvenate yourself somehow? If that makes any sense. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can see sort of the shape of the hair here to make it look more poofy. It's weird, her hair is like rigid or something. It's like, it looks kind of strange. It's not like flowing, it's like completely teased and completely rigid. Like, I don't even know. We just do it crazy, whatever. Okay, so I hope that this gives a little bit more of an overview of what I'm trying to achieve here. Thank you, Stephanie! When did you start this challenge, the Sketchbook Slam Challenge? I started it at the beginning of this month. So, yeah, the beginning of this month was when I started it. And I've been slacking off hardcore with it, to be honest with you. But that's okay. I'm not putting pressure on myself. I've seen a lot of other artists that did this challenge where they were like, they had to do it within, 30 days, and it was like a whole, like, you gave yourself 1 month to finish 600 pages. It's a little bit ridiculous, I think. It's just like, especially if you have a job, it's not possible, to be honest with you. It's just not. You have to do it, dedicate yourself to that, like, 24/7. It's really tough. We're probably gonna exaggerate her hair a little bit. She kind of looks like a manga character at the moment. And she's got a low cut top, girl. Girl, what is that? Everything's hanging out. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna draw that. How many times do you usually draw in a week? I would say on average 5 times a week. Would it be? Like some days I have to be honest, some days I don't do anything, but I try as much as possible to do something every single day. But again, some days I just maybe want to play games or something. And other days I feel like drawing like constantly. And so I think on average 5 times a week is okay. I saw another question you had. Do you think that consistently you don't draw for like 3 weeks, will you forget how to draw sort of thing? I don't think 3 weeks is that drastic, and I think that you'd be fine. But I would say if you stopped for like maybe 2 months or something, I think that could definitely affect something. But I can't say for certain because I actually haven't really been in that situation. I know I've been in the situation where I used to draw all the time when I was like in high school and stuff like that, and I stopped for about 7 years, and from that point on I was just like I was just really not good. I lost everything I remembered. It was just not good. So I don't know. I guess it depends on people. This is a tough one, guys. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on here? Okay, let's maybe draw some fingers. I think her head needs to be like... So here, we've got the fingers. We've got the fingers! This is so awkward. Okay. No, this is not working. Alright, let's do this again. Thunder! I like that. I like that idea. Thunder! Is her hair supposed to be in buns? Yes. Yes, it is. I don't know if it looks like it. I have to make it more obvious, but yeah. What is my job? My job is I'm a training and documentation project manager. Which means I'm in charge of training people and also creating documentation. So it's actually not... Ugh, there's a bug! What the hell? Oh, it's actually not that fun. And pretty boring, I have to say. It's not something that I really want to do, unfortunately. Oh my god, this is not turning on. Do you like Trivium? Is that another artist? I feel like that's another artist. I feel like I've heard that name before. This hand is so awkward. There's actually a thumb here. So it's like kind of hidden. Do you have Twitch? I do, but I don't quite use it. I was planning on doing stuff on Twitch, but I don't think I will. Maybe later down the road. But currently, not. Guys, I feel like I'm gonna give up on this. I'm just not inspired at the moment. This is not working out. can't draw fingers for the life of me. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Which is a bit awkward because the way that she holds her hands, they're kind of like, they look like she only has 2 fingers. And if you're not skilled artist, it looks kind of weird to draw. Do you have art amino? I don't know what that is. Oh my god, this is horrendous. This should be bigger though. Yes, you can do it! Thank you! I can do it, I can do it, I know I can. Just, hands are not my friend, they're just not. Oh my god. They look like alien fingers! What is going on here? What is going on? Okay. Oh my god. Gross. Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do, we're just gonna leave it at that. And the fingers, we're going to get back to it later when I think it's because her... Yeah, let's get back to the fingers after, okay? So we're just gonna do like this for now. Let's draw her face. So she actually looks a bit human. Because currently this is a little bit discouraging for me. I think her hands need to be bigger. But I don't know. Hi, Chinyear. Just make her an alien. Nice fingers. They're not nice. They're ugly. I don't know what I'm doing. The fingers are rough, guys. They're rough. You guys know I can't do fingers. But then again, I chose this because I knew the pose would be difficult. So it's kind of... It's like, I want to challenge myself. And I need to challenge myself to get better. Otherwise, I'll just never learn because I just keep avoiding it, you know? So I have to do it. At the same time, it's painful because I'm doing it in front of you guys. And you guys are like judging me. Definitely fix her hair. So we're gonna do... She actually got thick brows too. So we're gonna draw the thick brows. You can do fingers if you put your head in the game. Yes, that is true. I'm probably gonna fix them last though. So we're gonna just fix on the face first because I know I can do that. No problem. Wow, you're still on. Yeah. I am still on. Okay, so I think the face is cute. She's sort of smirking. I'm just gonna outline this a bit better here. Just kind of holding yourself up. I think her head is way too. Should be a bit higher now. So here. Looks like she's like pulling her head off of her neck. Aw, Tony Simpson, thank you. Who am I drawing? I'm drawing Halsey. I don't really know her, so this is actually the first time I've heard of her and seen her, so I chose a really challenging position, as you can tell. But like I said at the beginning of this live stream, I wanted to do more bodies. The thing is, like I said, she's like bending over and holding her head up on the desk. I think I drew her arms too big as well, like too long. It's a bit... Okay, so I think this hand here is actually not that bad. This one right here. And this one, we can just edit a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Let's draw the pupils. Like that. I'm not so sure if it looks like her. That's fine. We don't really care here. Just kind of a rendition. I'm gonna draw her weird strands of hair. She's got like weird. Okay. Thank you, Kodak Kids. How am I supposed to draw frizzy hair? Like, honestly, guys, she has the frizziest hair I've ever seen. How am I supposed to draw it? I have no idea. I'm gonna draw her tattoos, though. She has tattoos. This is such a weird posture. Oh, her elbows are not right. bring this down a bit. Maybe shorten her arms a little bit. Man, this is a tough one, guys. You guys gave me the toughest one. Toughest person to draw. I guess it's my fault because I did select a picture of her that was really not that great. I don't know how to draw the frizzy hair. I guess we'll just not. Okay, so she has like script on her hand, on her arm, which I don't know what it says, but I'm just gonna mimic it. She has like a bracelet. Kind of goes down like that. She also has a necklace here. She has like a moon. It's like a backwards moon. She also has another tattoo on her arm. Which kind of actually looks like a pencil, I think. I don't know. It's hidden by her hair, which is a bit weird. I picked the picture, Bunny. I know I picked the picture. I know. I mean, okay, I did it. I mean, I did it, so it's fine. It's fine. Thinking of you. Oh, I keep breaking my lead. Where? Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. It's super motivational. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Acorn Art. Let me take a break. Okay, what time is it? So it's 7:21. I'm thinking of... It's not the best, of course. She has a bit of an awkward stance here. Get these good. Yeah, she's like... Thank you, Holly. You have to challenge yourself, otherwise you're just not going to improve, honestly. And it's embarrassing to do it in front of a bunch of people watching you, but at the same time, it's kind of, I guess it's nice from your perspective to see someone struggle as well. Like, struggle to get things right, because, like, I don't know. I think from a year from now, if we look back on this, we're gonna, I hope that I'll be so far in terms of my progression, that this is gonna look really bad, and it's gonna be, like, the best feeling in the world, because I would have improved, and you guys would have seen, like, me struggle at the very beginning. So I think it's kind of interesting to look back on your drawings that you've done and see like how you've improved a little bit. I actually really like her. I want to draw more girls with glasses. I also really like her too. She's kind of cool. She has a pretty cool face. Thank you, Green Parrot. I don't know who to draw next, guys. I don't like her. Let's fill up the space here. Guess we just... I just actually want to see, a lot of you guys have been subscribing. Oh. Want to see how much, like, what's my subscriber at right now? Subscriber base. Oh, I'm at 52,000. 52,000. Oh my gosh, exciting. Tony. Follow brushes and brownies and stay hydrated. Yeah. That's good advice. That's really good advice. Thank you, Julia. Is it just colored pencil you used to add a touch of color? Yes. It's actually, this is here, it's colored pencil. This is just paint. It's actually a mixture of gouache and watercolor that I used a little bit of. And then here's pencil crayon, and then here's a mixture of both. I don't know if I did it on other drawings. Like this one here too, I did pencil crayon. This one as well. This one as well. I often like to use a touch of orange and pink for some reason in my drawings. Like here. Yeah. I think it's quite fun. Bunny, do a self-portrait! Oh god. I have to go on my Facebook to get a photo. Let's see. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Self-portrait. Okay. Let's check my Facebook. I'm gonna check my Facebook. I don't know what photo to take. I have like super cropped photos. What photo shall I take? What photo shall I take? What photo shall I take? Okay, I guess I'm gonna do a self-portrait. Okay, let's do one. No, it's too weird to draw myself. It's too weird. Nah, I'm not gonna do a self-portrait. I'm like trying to find images and I'm just like, nah. I'm gonna do a self-portrait for a YouTube video, I think. I know it sounds super self-conceited or conceited, but I want to do I want to draw my own, myself as a character and then have it as a, like the thumbnail image for my YouTube channel. So this is something that I really want to do. Okay, so we are looking at I don't know if I have same face syndrome. Do I have same face syndrome? I don't know. I actually like how he turned out a lot. This photo I was trying to draw Tom Hardy, which failed. I don't really know. Do I have it? Okay, so let's focus on I want to draw different races. Maddie Ziegler, please. Okay, let's search Maddie Ziegler. Ah, it's that girl from the Sia video, no? Okay. I can draw her. I can draw her. All right. Oh, my butt. Everything is aching, guys. Okay, so I guess, okay, so I found a photo of her, but I think, let me just scroll down a little bit more. Don't quite know which one to draw. She has so many nice ones. Okay, I think I'll just draw this one in her sweater. Hi, Jelly Cake. No thanks, had Red Bull. I'm just getting hungry. I'm gonna finish my live stream soon, you babe. What? Okay. You started drawing noses the same way as I do, and your friend thinks it's weird. Why? Are they weird looking, my noses? So she has beautiful hair. The hair is like kind of blocking her hair. She's got long, voluptuous hair, which I can admire. Definitely can admire a girl who has long, voluptuous hair. Just because my hair is so flat, like I cannot like my hair is straighter than, I don't even know, like if you were to use a straightener on your own hair, my hair is straighter than whatever you would be able to achieve. It's so straight that I cannot style it. I cannot do anything with my hair at all. It just like falls like a dead pan across my shoulders. It's really awful. I really don't like the fact that my hair is just not so sad. It's really annoying. Yeah, the noses I draw are also like, they're not supposed to be super realistic. Also, I don't really like the realistic look either. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I find like drawing noses that are a little bit realistic is a bit hard to do, to be honest with you, and it doesn't always look nice unless you really know what you're doing. Okay, so for you guys who don't know who I'm drawing Maddie Ziegler? What's her name? The girl that dances in Sia's videos. IJB asks, are you leaving out the shadowing for style purposes? Most of your drawings are very stylized, like a cartoon without the hard shadows. To be honest with you, I actually don't know. I sort of... Honestly, I don't really know the style that I'm going for, to be honest with you. I kind of have a direction now, but in terms of style, like in terms of shadowing, I haven't decided. Like, I'm still just exploring things. I think the way that you're seeing me do things now with a little bit of shadow is actually how I've sort of been leaning towards, and that's just not because I'm lazy. I just like the look, actually, so I guess in a way that's a yes to your question, but at the same time I don't really know, because things are changing really quickly the more I keep drawing, so it's one of those things where I just discover as I keep going. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, Jelly Cake. Jelly Cake. I like your name, by the way. The nose is a bit strange. Best artist ever. Oh, thank you, mostly Yvette. Feeling Mick asks, I feel like my drawings are not improving. Tips, any tips? Yeah, there's a lot you can do. It depends like what your schedule, like what your routine is. I think routine is all that it comes down to in terms of disciplining yourself to actually do things, to draw, to try to like create a schedule for yourself in order to allow yourself to improve. Routine is quite important because it comes down to like self-discipline and just kind of getting into a simple routine that you do every single day. That has helped me a lot to improve. And I can say that in terms of improvement, again, really depends how often you draw, how often you challenge yourself, because challenging is also another thing, right? Because if you keep drawing the same thing over and over again, you're just not going to improve. You're going to improve on that one thing that you keep drawing, but you're just not going to improve in terms of your style or in terms of like your capability to draw different subjects. So I think it's quite important. Once I started drawing different things that were really challenging for me, even though I know I sucked at it and I was so awful and I was embarrassed to do it and it was like, it was just so hard that I wanted to give up, I always told myself, okay, it's gonna get better. It's really gonna get better. It's just for the now, and things will get better, and you'll be so happy that you did it. So those are kind of the tips I would give you in order to get better. Nope, that mouth is awful. Is there a green screen behind me? Yes. That's why I'm cut out. I'm cut out. I'm cut out from the, yeah. That's why you can see, like, my hand behind me. Doesn't really look like her smile. So awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. On that note, what if I feel like my drawing capabilities are regressing, like it's getting harder? That's That's a tough question because it could be a good thing. You would have to just change the way that you think. Okay, if it's getting harder and you're feeling like it's impossible, it's probably because you are challenging yourself, and that's actually quite good. But at the same time, you have to see it from a positive perspective. Like if it's too hard and you just want to, it makes you want to give up, either maybe you just need a break from drawing, or it's a good thing. You just have to change the way you see it as like being a positive thing that, you know, it's going to be painful and it's going to hurt, but in the long run, it's going to help you become a better artist. It's the same thing as like working out. It's the exact same. Like you have to go through all those moves, and your muscles are gonna hurt, your body's gonna hurt, everything's gonna hurt, and you might be embarrassed to do it, but at the end of the day, you did it, and you're just gonna train those muscles. Same with drawing. Did you start off drawing people? No, I did not. I was really bad at doing it, actually. I was really bad at drawing people. And I had to learn. I started off by drawing animals, like I was doing pet portraits. Pet portraits, I was selling commissions for pet portraits as well. And people were requesting that I actually draw people, and I had no idea how to draw people. I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, it's the hardest thing in the world. People were like giving me comments that I just didn't know how to draw, and that I was a fraud and stuff like that, and it was really horrendous and like horrible. But it gave me a kick in the butt to learn how to draw people, and I dedicated the entire year of 2017 to learn how to do just that. It was a lot of work. But I'm really happy I did it. I don't even know if this looks like her. But the face is interesting, actually. I quite like the face. So let's just draw this part here. She's got a little sweater here. Hi, Sparkling Twins! Is there any tips about drawing hands? Oh gosh, I don't have any tips for you right now because I'm learning it myself. What I can offer you is to get familiar with like actual good guides. Like on Pinterest, there's all kinds of really wonderful guides to learn how to draw. Like hands, it shows you, like, it breaks everything down. This is how I'm learning how to draw now, and it's been helping a lot. This definitely does not look like her. Kind of like her face though. I think it's interesting. Nope, 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 nope. We're just gonna keep her hair like that. Tip, don't draw them. Hide them in any way possible. Yes. Touché. What pencil am I using? You can find the pencil in the video description. I'm using mechanical Staedtler Mars Micro, I believe it's called, in HB. It's the pencil that I always use, always. looks like she has a mustache or like a beard. That definitely does not look like her. But like I said, I do like her face actually. It's quite interesting looking. Hey, Miss Pillow! Menaja, you can look on SoundCloud. Actually, take a look at the videos I've been posting, and at the very end of all of my video descriptions, I put the source of the music, and it gives you, like, you can start to spot different artists on SoundCloud that basically it's like royalty free, or what's it called, copyright free or whatever, where it's like creative license. There's a common creative license, and you're gonna start to see different artists, like the same artists over and over again. I get a lot of my music from SoundCloud, so it's quite, there's lots of stuff there. It does look like her a little bit. It doesn't really look like her. I like messed up completely, but actually I quite like the face style. It's like a different type of face that I don't typically draw. To get someone's likeness is still quite hard for me. I'm going to Berlin next week. Do you have any tips for traveling in Germany? Take advantage of eating bratwurst for sure. The bratwurst is super tasty. What else? Other tips? It's like there's the bratwurst you have to take advantage of. I don't know if you've ever been to Germany, but I don't know how long you're staying in Berlin for. There's all kinds of beautiful sites to go visit. All kinds of beautiful sites to visit. Definitely go to Museum Island, go downtown Berlin, and I don't know. Like, I've been living in the city for 7 years and I'm just like try a currywurst for sure. Okay, I'm gonna stop adding color to her face because I'm kind of ruining it with too much. Sometimes too much is not the best idea. Not the best idea. Okay, so. Alright guys, I'm wondering if I should just end the live stream. How long have I been streaming for? Like, it's gonna be 4 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, let's do one more. I'm getting tired. My hand is hurting a lot. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. Look right here. It's like from rubbing on the paper constantly, the friction is just like awful. Actually, do you want me to show you my other drawings? Alright. I think I'm gonna stop drawing now. I think I'm gonna stop drawing. So, we drew her, Halesley, which was pretty hard for me. Like, make her pink cheeks. We drew Maddie Ziegler, which doesn't look like her at all, but I kind of like how it turned out regardless. We drew JB. JB. Kim Tae-young. Some Korean pop stars. We have Henry Cavill, which kind of also didn't turn out to look like him. Then some guy, I don't know who he was. Then we drew another person, another character that I have no idea. Let's draw some faces. She looks like a doll. I could probably fix, like, make her corset full of, like, flowers and stuff. Just kind of, like, add additional detail. Would be pretty. Did it get fixed, BB Live Art? It did not. It like does not refresh at all. The whole Instagram interface on the web is just totally messed up. It's been messed up for a couple weeks. That was the issue last live stream too at the very end, where we wanted to do BB Live Art and it just wasn't working. The page was just being blank and it was throwing an error page, and it still was doing that yesterday, which was not fun. JB was so good. The JB, it's like, I should probably outline his hair or like outline his face. Can you do a face shading tutorial? I mean, I can do it. I'm working on all kinds of different tutorials for my YouTube channel, so definitely eventually down the line I'll be doing one for sure, but I just don't know when. I'll be doing some that are a little bit more important, like just general face drawing. Like I think that on Sunday for tomorrow, I'll be releasing a male face drawing tutorial, I think. Haven't decided yet. And yeah, I think that's the plan for tomorrow. But yeah. Stay tuned for all kinds of different tutorials. There's definitely a lot coming on this channel. I really like her. I think she's really cute. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, guys. Okay, guys, I think we're going to end the live stream here. Oh, sorry for the cracks. I'm like stiff. I'm super stiff. So before you guys go, I just want to mention that I will be posting a poll on my YouTube channel under the community tab. By tomorrow, I'll be posting a poll and I'll be mentioning it again in tomorrow's video. You guys can vote on the topic for the live streams in April. So far we have animals as a topic, and we also have drawing subscribers as a topic, where you guys send me your photos and I will spend the live streams basically doing what I'm doing here, but drawing you guys, and also most likely I'm going to be doing a mixed media. So it's going to be with watercolor and stuff like that. So that's going to be a topic you guys can vote upon, and I have to come up with different topics also. Basically, the winner will be the one that I'll be doing for my April live streams. Yeah, I'll be explaining it a lot in tomorrow's video. So, yeah. Yes, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I won't be live streaming next weekend because it's Easter and I'm on holiday. I'm gonna be at a friend's house, so I'm not gonna be live streaming. I might do a spontaneous one on Monday, for example, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'd like to wish you guys all. No, don't end it now. I have to, guys. I have to. My legs are hurting and I need to eat something. Oh my God. We'll see each other soon. Okay, guys. I want to wish you guys a lovely weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. We'll see each other